Alright, welcome back to the What the Fuck podcast. I fucked this up. This is episode 68. Fuck me.
Always taking L's. Always taking L's.
Fuck off, cunts. But we started the podcast before with a positive topic. I know it's fucking shocking that there is a positive topic in this fucking podcast ever.
What a shock. I don't remember the last time we talked about something positive. You know, I can't even associate the word P with positive anymore. All I think about is pedophiles now.
God damn it, man. Fucking...
It's not my fault.
I know, it's not my fault either. But fucking Nova. If you forgot, we talked about Nova a lot in the beginning of this podcast because he would just never sleep. Yep. And basically, I watched a couple of his streams recently just to see what he was up to, because my thinking was he was going to be up to this cringy fucking GTA RP everyday shit still. But fucking he only streams GTA RP now for about 2 days a week. He's returned to Mario Maker. He's done some other stuff. He went on a vacation, like a cross-country vacation, to get tattoos. And, yeah, he looks a lot healthier and he looks a lot happier, basically. I don't know what made him make this change, but I'm glad for it. Because, you know, at least he fucking sleeps now. He looks like he's actually sleeping now.
I don't think anybody who plays GTA RP for like 12 hours a day, every day, and gets no sleep is going to be healthy.
Well, no. But yeah, he looks like he's doing a lot better, and he cut his hair now. So fucking it's weird. It's weird that he cut his hair now. But yeah, fucking what are your thoughts?
Did he shave his head? Is he bald?
No. He's got the OG creatures look. But it's a little bit more curly than it used to be.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that he's happier, and hopefully he doesn't go back to playing GTA RP every night.
If he does, he's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's your only positivity for this episode. Now it's time to go down the shitter.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, we could talk about Mr. Ian Devin.
YandereDev's content cop.
So, fucking, he's been going down this fucking insanity fucking rabbit hole lately. Basically, 8 months ago, Creator Clash 2 happened, and that was a flop.
Check out our review of it on the Clips channel.
The only thing that gave us, really, was fucking Peanut Butter and Johnny. That's the only thing.
But that kind of died, because he's in AW now, and they don't use him at all. They don't book him at all.
Hey, so, Peanut Butter and Johnny is still with us in spirit. Alright?
Well, he's fucking peanut butter and stupid for signing with AEW.
Yeah, I know.
Remember when he challenged fucking KSI for a fight, and then he signed to AEW? What a dumbass.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of that, next episode we'll be talking about KSI, because next weekend is the Prime card, so we'll be talking about that next episode.
Yep.
But please continue about Mr. Ian iDubbbz, because I'm curious what's going on with him, because people have been making all kinds of videos on him, saying he ruined his career, he ruined his legacy, that he's not a great person now, And also, you specifically, when you told me to write this down on the topic list, you specifically told me to put iDubbbz insanity. So why? What has happened with him? Why is he
Well,
insane?
you know, here, let me just fucking screenshot these thumbnails for you and just explain that. This will just explain, like, some of the fucking thumbnails. This is why I said insanity, bro. Because it's cursed. It's cursed, bro. I almost sent that to my boss. That wouldn't have been good.
Oh no. Oh, bad.
While you look at that, I'm gonna fucking talk about some other stuff that he dealt with in the past. So he had the Froggy Fresh drama. What the fuck?
I
Oh.
sent you that because it's for one of my topics.
Oh, okay.
That way I can access it easier.
Okay. He had the Froggy Fresh drama. Then he just talked about how his fan base basically is fucked, and he doesn't like his old fan base.
Ew, what are these thumbnails? It just looks sad.
Yeah, I know. Then he made a video called Ants on a Log. The harsh reality of Creator Clash 2 because it fucking flopped money-wise.
So you don't think there's going to be a Creator Clash 3?
I doubt it. I really doubt it at this point.
But Alex Wasabi said iDubbbz got that dog in him for one more fight. That's what Alex Wasabi said.
Fucking iDubbbz has turned into a fucking maniac. So... And then he just released the full Creator Clash 2 stream, so just straight up, not even caring. Then he did the fucking epic influencer brand collabs, and it's a bunch of fake collabs. They got H3 Oreos, Jacksepticeye Vaseline, Mr. Beast Old Spice, and fucking PewDiePie Coke in the thumbnail.
Jacksepticeye Vaseline.
Yes. He took the time to sit there and Photoshop all these, by the way. Because he says he does his own thumbnails, by the way. And do you want to, like, just sit there and read some of the shit that I sent you?
So, there's only 4 videos in this screenshot. So, got 3 weeks ago, ranking playground equipment.
On some pedo shit.
On the thumbnail, the person in the thumbnail doesn't even look like Ian. And fucking... It's the ranking list seems to be safe, fun, and dangerous. Okay. Then we got 2 weeks ago, ranking all Cheez-Its by which generation would eat them. That doesn't make any sense because why would a different generation eat different Cheez-Its? Like that doesn't, like how would you know? Fucking apparently there, speaking of generations, there's like a new thing now people are saying apparently, like, you know how people say like Gen Z all the time?
Yeah.
Apparently there's like a new thing now that there's like a newer generation than Gen Z. Apparently people are saying Gen V now.
That's just a show. That's a show.
I've fucking seen people saying, "Oh, you're just a Gen V piece of garbage" and shit.
I don't know why. I know it's a show. It's a spinoff of The Boys, so I don't know if it's like a joke in between that. But
I don't know, fucking. But nevertheless, iDubbbz. What kind of video is that? Then we got the dangers of door-to-door salesmen, and then his most recent video from 5 hours ago, legit food review Tiger Tales. Didn't he used to do legit food reviews a lot?
Yeah, which it kind of threw me for a loop this morning because like he fucking like hasn't fucking done that shit in so long, and now he did it. So I was just like, oh, okay. It was fucking weird,
Jesus.
but
Well, because I remember after Creator Clash 2, I remember everybody was like really positive about iDubbbz, and then all of a sudden, for me, when I myself noticed a change, is when iDubbbz put this video out talking about like how he hates the old iDubbbz and he uh, how he hates the content cop videos and how he wants to. I'm pretty sure by this point he's unlisted them because he said
yeah,
he was going to, and he was saying all this stuff about how he wants to change and become a better person and all this shit, and was acting like he was this horrible person when he never really was. And fucking a lot of the video kind of rubbed me the wrong way because he kept saying, "Oh, my wife says this, my wife says that, my wife suggested this, my wife suggested that," and I'm like, you kind of seem like you're kind of pussy whipped, Ian. That's kind of how it's coming off, and it came off that way to a lot of other people because after that's when I started seeing people say, "Oh, iDub ruined his legacy, he's ruining his career," and then it seems like it's just went out of control since.
yeah, like he doesn't get the amount of views that he used to get. Um, fucking, because he used to get millions,
Yeah.
and he legitimately is just. I don't even know. I've considered unsubscribing. It's like that's how far, because it's insane. I don't understand, bro. Like iDubbbz used to be this fucking wacky character, but I don't know what the fuck this is, honestly.
I don't know. I hope he's able to get himself back on track, but if it keeps going like this, I feel he's going to become a dead channel.
Most likely, most likely.
And especially if Creator Clash 3 doesn't happen next year, then that's definitely going to show that a lot of people have lost interest in iDubbbz or anything that he's doing because he's the one that makes those events and does all of it. So fucking,
Yeah, I
it's
do want to
sad because I
say,
was looking forward to the third Creator Clash.
yeah, I do want to say though, it kind of rubs me the wrong way that he's doing a legit food review because he was saying like that came from fucking Content Cop. That series
Mm-hmm.
did. So how is that not something that he feels is not a good thing to do or what the fuck ever, or his wife feels or whatever? I don't
I don't
understand.
know.
Makes no sense to me, but yeah, fuck's sake. You want to go with one of your topics, or
Yeah, I have the topic we could go with. Um, this is kind of taking a dark turn, but we could transition from iDubbbz to a supermarket shooting.
oh my god,
Um,
Jesus.
so I can't take any credit for this topic. Credit to this topic goes to Kyle because he's the one that told me about it. Just gonna say I don't know why or how Kyle knows every detail about this. I'll leave that. But fucking so we were talking to just about like cartoons that we used to watch, right? And somehow the topic got onto this type of stuff. I don't remember how, and then Kyle told me about this. So I have this Wikipedia article here. Now, I'm not making fun of this shooting, but I do want to say that this is a gotta be the most wackiest shooting I've ever heard of in my life. And I figured it kind of fits the tone of our podcast because we like our wacky topics here. So,
are we really
so
going to
this,
describe this shooting as wacky?
when I tell you about it, yes. So this is the Eaton Township Wise market shooting. So it says it's this Wikipedia article that Kyle sent me. It says, let me turn my brightness up on my screen. There we go. It says, in the early hours on the morning of June 8th, 2017, employees at the Wise Market supermarket in Eaton Township, Pennsylvania, were stocking and closing the store for the night. Shortly before 1 a.m., 24-year-old Randy Stair barricaded the exits of the store and proceeded to shoot and kill 3 of his co-workers before fatally shooting himself. So, that's not the wacky part. That's the fucked up part, and I feel, for everybody that got killed, and my condolences and everything. But when you look at the reason behind why this shooting happened, you kind of go, man, what the fuck is wrong with people? Because this is some shit. So, I guess to explain why I'm saying it's wacky is the reason that this shooting happened has to do with the Danny Phantom cartoon. I'm not joking. So,
Jesus Christ.
So Randy Stair arrived for his late night shift, so he worked there. During the closing time, Stair went to the staff area of the store and blocked an emergency exit in the far back. He then continued with his duties, stocking shelves and cleaning up for the previous day. At 12 a.m., he sent out links to multiple files and videos which detailed his plans via his Twitter account. These plans were labeled as journal and suicide tapes in digital set. Stair went back to the crew area in the rear of the store, blocked the remaining exits, then locked the automatic doors at the main entrance of the store. He pulled out 2 pistol grip pump action shotguns that he had concealed in a duffel bag and walked around the store and killed 3 employees. He then approached another co-worker who had not heard the shooting due to her listening to music with headphones on while she was labeling items and stocking shelves near the rear of the store. Stair was seen on CCTV surveillance camera footage standing behind her as she worked for about 5 seconds before he proceeded to the next aisle. After this, Stair proceeded to fire at a glass and other merchandise in the store and shot multiple small portable propane tanks, which failed to explode. Around this time, she was able to escape the store by removing the display at the entry doors and breaking the glass door. She then ran outside and hid behind some bushes and called 911. After a short time, Stair concluded his shooting of the store's contents. Stair then went to the deli section of the store and shot another group of items. Whilst the girl was on the phone to the police, Stair placed the loaded shotgun in his mouth and fired a single round through his palate, killing himself instantly. A total of 59 shots had been fired. All the shotgun rounds fired came from only one of the 2 shotguns that he brought. Stair stated in his 5th suicide tape that the second shotgun was only for backup in case the first one breaks down on him or jams. So, let's get into the perpetrator himself. So, his name was Randy Robert Stair.
Jeez.
Prior to carrying out his rampage, he kept detailed video recordings and journals leading up to the shooting, most of which he uploaded to online forums and social media profiles. In these writings and videos, he expressed his willingness to commit suicide, addressed the personal tragedies and other misfortunes he experienced, which led him to a state of depression, described cross-dressing and questioning his gender identity, provided detailed explanations of his plans of carrying out the shooting, and explained his belief that these murders would allow him to cross over to an animated world that he imagined. Stair also had a fascination with multiple mass shootings, especially school shootings, particularly the Columbine massacre. In his
Why,
writings,
man?
Stair called the Columbine shooters his heroes,
His
wishing he could have
heroes?
met them. Yep, that's what he said. From 2007, Stair had a presence on YouTube with his channel Pioneer Productions, which featured short sketches and collaborations he had done with other content creators. By 2014, however, he announced that he was going in a different direction with his content, citing numerous unfortunate events that had occurred in his life during the previous year. He created his own video series titled Ember's Ghost Squad, based on the fictional character Ember McLean from the Nickelodeon animated series Danny Phantom. Obsessed with the character, Stair had written earlier in his online journal that she wanted him to kill. On the evening of June 7, 2017, Stair uploaded the final video titled "The Westboro High Massacre." Jesus Christ. Hours before perpetrating the shooting. In it, he described his hatred towards the people involved with the series through an angry prologue. It then featured a crudely animated sequence depicting him and one of the characters from EGS murdering students at a fictional high school, before ending with montages of previous videos explaining the motives behind the shooting. He also managed 9 Twitter accounts based on his characters, where he left links to journals and videos he uploaded on Mediafire. He was living in nearby Dallas, Pennsylvania with his parents and had lived in Pennsylvania all his life. So, pretty much, he believed... Well, for one, he was obsessed with that character from Danny Phantom. 2, he believed that she wanted him to kill people. And 3, when he killed people and killed himself, he believed that he would transition into an animated world and become that character from Danny Phantom. What a wacky reason to commit a shooting. All because of a fucking animated character from Danny Phantom. Now, obviously, there's more problems there with him being obsessed with Columbine and shit, but with that being his main reason, it's like, what the fuck? Like, I've seen a lot of reasonings for, like, shootings and whatever, because usually it's like, oh, this person was bullied, this person went through this tragedy, whatever. But this is the first time I ever heard, oh, I want to kill people so I can become a cartoon character from Danny Phantom.
Oh, God, I'm going to hell for thinking about that.
Why?
The first thing that came to my mind when this all you finally explained it all, for some reason I thought in my head, like, the Columbine fucking shooters, their reasoning was like, Scooby made me do it. Scooby.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Austin.
It's so cursed, bro. Oh, I'm going to hell.
When Kyle told me about it, I don't see it in this article here, but he was saying that that Randy Stair believed that, like, when he died, he would be able to go into his ghost form. So he legit thought that he would go ghost by dying, which I mean is technically true, but not in the way he was thinking.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so very strange and wacky, but also very serious, and I'm not making fun of the situation at all. I just find it wacky how it was all because he wanted to become a character from Danny Phantom. Of all things, of any reason that you could have to shoot a bunch of people, that is like your reasoning. And it was when I heard about it from Kyle, I was like, bro, there's no way this actually happened. And he sent me the article, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck. But yeah, that's pretty much that.
Well, how many other fuck topics do we have?
If you want my honest opinion, all of them.
Oh god damn it.
I have one that's possibly worse than the one I just read, and you know what it is too. Actually, maybe it's not worse, but
I have one that's close to worse as well. If you want me to just get to it.
All right, go on yours.
So,
Take it away.
just as a disclaimer, for some reason this came on my timeline. As everybody knows, I've said that I don't fucking watch porn. So there's that.
Lies.
It's not lies, motherfucker. I'm being straight serious. So, honestly, this came up on my fucking timeline right before the podcast, and I was like, what the fuck, bro? So, apparently a porn star by the name of Marsha May did some fuck shit with children. So, this article states that in early 2013, when she was becoming a rising adult actress, that's what this says, her and two 21-year-old males took three 12 to 13-year-olds and had a party, in heavy quotations, filmed the whole ordeal, giving them alcohol and drugging them, and then proceeding to do things to them.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently there was a lot of footage found, including footage with them all, with all the kids being so intoxicated that they were passed out to the point where they had their way. I'm trying to censor because this article is a lot more graphic than you would expect. Fucking. So, my question is, why? 100 times why? And it gets worse because they weren't caught until this year.
Oh, Jesus.
How does that even
It's been going
fucking
on for a
happen?
while.
Apparently it's been going on for 10 years. I don't understand how.
Jesus Christ, 10 years?
Oh, you want to know the worst part about it?
Mm.
They didn't even get charged. The only thing they got charged with was probation.
What the fuck? Just probation? That's
Just
it?
probation. You know how much probation?
How much?
3 months.
Wow.
Apparently, she has been blacklisted from the adult film industry, but she still does things on OnlyFans, apparently. If you really
What was
want to
her
jerk
name
off.
again?
Marsha May.
Mm.
If
Did
you
they say what
really...
kind of porn she does?
I have no fucking clue. You could look it up. I don't know. It says she was blacklisted. I don't know.
Marsha May. Let's see. Apparently she's 28. Oh my god. Wait, what? Wait. Is that an actual fucking... Nah, that can't be an actual thing she was on.
What?
Oh my god, she was in a fucking... She was in a TV program called Teen Creeper. No.
Aw, bro. Can't.
Apparently she has a Xvideos page,
Oh,
I
no.
think. Uh... Okay, this isn't her. I don't actually. Is it? I don't know it. Fucking. I'm just trying to see. Oh yeah, that was her. You said Marsha May, right?
Yeah.
I don't see her blacklisted from anything. She's on every porn site.
Oh my fucking god. Why?
She's only 4'11" apparently. She's short as fuck.
What the fuck?
Wait, how old were the kids that she was doing that to?
12 to 13 is what this article
They're
says.
probably taller than she was.
Oh my fucking god.
She's only 4'11". You know how short that is?
Yeah, it's like Rey Mysterio height, isn't it?
Fucking Rey Mysterio is like 5 foot something.
Oh
I think.
god.
Hold
Well, let
on.
me actually look that up, please. Let's fact check that.
Rey Mysterio height. Yeah, Rey Mysterio is 5'6".
Oh my fucking god. Bro.
Rey Mysterio towers over her.
Oh my, is that like Hornswoggle height?
Hold on, Horn Swoggle height. Oh my god, she's she's 6 inches taller than Hornswoggle. He's 4'5".
Oh my god, bro.
Jesus Christ. Wait, how tall is Beetlejuice? Let's see.
Oh no.
Beetlejuice height. Let's see. Oh god, he's shorter than Hornswoggle. He's 4'3". God damn.
Jesus.
I didn't know he was that short. Holy shit. But yeah, she's tiny. Fucking so how the like I'm not trying to make fun of the situation, just if they're like 12 to 13, some 12 to 13-year-olds are fucking tall. I
Oh,
don't
I
know how the
know.
fuck like Hornswoggle's son, for example. But fucking I mean unless well, see, here's the thing. What like I'm trying to think how I want to say it. Like, was it a situation where like did like the victims come out about it, or like how did it come out?
The victims came out about it, is what this article says.
Okay. Because in my mind, I was just thinking, like, if you're taller than her, like, how are you still like getting assaulted and stuff? Like, if you would be like bigger than
Well,
her.
she had two other guys with her. I don't know the guys'
Oh,
names.
she brought some fucking backup. Okay.
Yeah, it was three people.
She brought her fucking J&J security.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Wait, so were they doing it, or was she doing it?
They were all doing it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It doesn't say the guys' names in here. All it says is her name.
Did this fucking come out, like, today?
It came out apparently 2 months ago.
God damn.
So, we're a little bit late to the party, but we're always fucking late to the party sometimes, so... fucking... It's fucked. It's really fucked. Because, now the only porn stars I know, which I don't particularly want to know, is fucking Mia Khalifa, that Riley Reid chick, or whatever that Charlie talked about, and now this pedophile chick. It's like, why? Why? Why do I have to know about that? Why did that have to come in my timeline?
Does Sniper Wolf count as a porn star? Because I think she was in
I
some
mean,
porn videos.
yeah, technically.
Oh, but remember, she said that that's not her. It's
No, yeah,
Photoshopped.
that's not her. Apparently, it's photoshopped, even though she was wearing the exact same clothing in a different photo. But whatever. Fucking just why?
I don't know. It's not the last pedophile we're talking about.
I'm surprised you didn't go through like a deep dive of what she did porn wise, like you did with that one chick.
I mean, I can if you want to.
I
was thinking we were
don't.
more focused on her height, but
I'm fine with not, honestly.
alright. I'm just saying, you brought it up.
Well, I'm not saying I want to fucking know, because I already am fucking that one chick that we talked about with celebrity sex tape that was already fucking cursed enough,
Her
bro.
name was like, it was Emily something. I forget.
I don't fucking know. I mean, at least she isn't touching children. That's something.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, fucking. What other topics do we got to talk about?
I can get to my big one if you want.
You go
Since
ahead.
we're talking about
We already talked about one pedophile, so go ahead.
Well, you might want to save a clip for this one because it's gonna be a long one.
All right, fucking. All right, fucking. I start another clip.
Oh man. So, continuing on the topic of pedophiles, which we do every week, sadly. Um,
One
that
day
porn
we
star
won't, Devin.
wasn't that porn star you talked about wasn't the only person that got called out for being a pedophile. So, have you ever heard of the game called Yandere Simulator?
I know a lot of people used to play it years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of people played it like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Mesh Yourself, Dashy, just name a few
I
people
think
that have played
PewDiePie
it.
played it as well.
I think so. So I don't know the guy's actual name, but the guy who develops the game, everybody calls him YandereDev because he's the sole developer of the game, and so he has been working on YandereDev for 9 years now. He started working on it in 2014. Interestingly enough, the concept of the game, which just makes this worse, it came from 4chan, if you could believe that.
Oh, great.
That's where the premise of this game came from. So, YandereDev, this game has been in development for 9 years, and he is a hot-headed scumbag piece of shit. When anybody complains about Yandere Simulator or anything, he goes on full-blown rants. He compared the development of Yandere Simulator to games like GTA 5 and Yakuza, saying how difficult it is to program the game. He goes on full-blown rants, but that's not why we're talking about YandereDev. So YandereDev got called out a couple days ago, or actually it was fucking about a week ago or so. Fucking he got called out and got exposed for talking sexually to minors and saying a lot of fuck shit. So I figured
Great.
this is the perfect podcast to talk about this stuff. So I'm not sure if there's any particular order here. I'm just going to read all the screenshots that I found on Twitter. So these messages come from Snapchat and Discord. So Snapchat, we have, I don't know if his Snapchat name is Cosplay Fan or if it's the person he's texting, but he says, "This is abuse. This is power imbalance. I am being emotionally abused by you." And they respond with, "I'm 16." Then, okay, so his name is Cosplay Fan. Okay, so YandereDev says, "You are the one traumatizing me." The 16-year-old says, "I'm sorry." YandereDev said, "This here is trauma. This is abuse. This is power imbalance. I'm being emotionally abused by you." Then the 16-year-old says, "I'm 16." YandereDev says, "You have this massive blackmail over me." And the 16-year-old says, "Dude, you're 35. Then we move to a Discord screenshot. We have
Of course,
the
Discord.
person blocked out what their name is, but they said, "Okay, sure, I'll send them tomorrow. I'm at school right now." YandereDev says, his name on Discord is YandereDev, says,
Of
"That's
course.
fine, looking forward to it." They respond with, "What do you want in the video, though? I've never taken a nude before." YandereDev says, I don't mind, anything is fine. Then the underage person says, sorry for the late response, but one more thing, because I'm underage, what if I get in trouble? Sending that stuff is illegal if you're under 18. YandereDev said, it's only illegal if you report it, and
I am sorry?
I trust that you won't.
Okay.
Then we go back to Snapchat. So, I think this is the same person as earlier says, honestly, that's different. And then they say, I seem desperate. YandereDev says, yeah, I think about that sometimes. 17 is a 94.4% of 18. So therefore, being attracted to a 17-year-old girl is 94.4% okay.
Are you trying to do Steiner math?
So now we got 4 Discord screenshots. So the person he's messaging here is Area. So Area says, YandereDev, what is your opinion of this image? It's very important. The image is of like a naked cartoon girl. And YandereDev says, I am fully aware that you probably won't care about any of the information that I'm about to share with you, but I wanted to make this knowledge available to you anyways. Public humiliation is a very profitable entertainment industry. Even if you have no skills or talents whatsoever, you can quickly get millions of views by making a video where you ridicule someone. It's even easier to get views if you ridicule a YouTuber with lots of subscribers, because the YouTube algorithm will push your video out to each one of those viewers and followers. I've been targeted by drama YouTubers who make trashy tabloid-style videos where they demonize and vilify me because they know that those videos will get them tons of views. Now, he's talking about people like Charlie and Mudahar because they've been making videos on him, and many, many other people. I don't remember if Sunny V2 ever did, but I know a lot of people have made videos on YandereDev, and I know Charlie and Mudahar have as of recently, so I think that's who he's talking about.
I know Mudahar has definitely in the past, if this is in like a past context.
Yeah. So, the majority of claims they make about me are heavily exaggerated or outright false, and it's trivially easy to debunk pretty much everything they say. However, people value entertaining narratives far more than they value truth and reality. If I treat my fans like kings and queens, it doesn't matter because, quote, YandereDev treats his fans bad is a more entertaining narrative. If I am a competent programmer, it doesn't matter because, quote, YandereDev sucks at code is a more entertaining narrative. If I am attracted to adult women, it doesn't matter because, quote, YandereDev is a pedophile is more entertaining narrative.
I mean, you are.
He says, in short, I've been selected as a human sacrifice for the public humiliation entertainment industry because of my subscriber count. Numerous false narratives and untrue accusations have been made about me because the more scandalous the drama is, the more clicks and views people will get. I have been turned into a punching bag for the internet to harass and abuse, not because I'm actually a bad guy, but because I've been framed as a bad guy. It can all be summarized by one very simple statement. Your reputation is determined by what people enjoy saying about you, even if it isn't true. Then he says, you've been manipulated by clickbait YouTubers who paint a false image of me so that they could get easy attention and ad revenue. The mental image of me that exists inside of your imagination is completely unlike the actual me who exists in real life. This is all from one fucking screenshot, by the way.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god, he types so many paragraphs. He says, as a result of being portrayed as a villain by dishonest YouTubers, my life has been absolutely destroyed. I have been harassed in various ways on a daily basis for the past several years, and the harassment has only grown more intense with the passage of time. It's safe to assume that I will continue to be harassed every day for the rest of my life, and that the severity of the harassment will only continue to intensify. There is no reason for me to have any hope for the future. I don't even have a future anymore. The harassment isn't going to stop until I'm dead. Every time I ask myself why should I keep living, I fail to find an answer. Being harassed on a daily basis for multiple years has made me severely depressed and robbed me of all motivation to work on the game project that I've dedicated 7 years of my life to. It's impossible to be productive while experiencing abuse and mistreatment every hour of the day. The game that I'm developing definitely would have been finished by now if I had never been made the target of a multiple year-long harassment campaign. Even when I keep my head down and don't do anything to attract attention, people constantly invent new reasons to harass me. My life is ruined and can never be repaired. The only thing I wish for is to live in peace. Please leave me alone. If you want more details, go here. And he puts a link to something. And then Arya tries to message back, and they just said, "Oh yeah, woo," and it says failed to send message. So I guess he fucking blocked that person.
Jesus.
The person who posted that says YandereDev is allegedly a groomer, so I'm resurrecting the funniest interaction I've ever had with a niche internet micro celebrity. So I have a picture of YandereDev if you want to make a PNG out of it.
Oh god. I sent you a PNG of him, but this might be more cursed. What is it?
Fucking every time I scroll up on X, it lags, and it makes everything on my phone lag, and then when I go back to X, it crashes every time. Ew, the one you sent me. If my fucking phone would stop lagging. There you go. Of course, I have to fucking scroll all the way back up and find this shit again. Fuck you, Elon.
Ew, that's him now?
Yeah.
Ew. He looks even grosser.
God damn it. Now I gotta fucking find it again, bro. So annoying.
Oh my god, wait, what? Apologies, the file you selected seems to not be supported by this app. Please select, wait, is this not a JPEG?
I don't fucking know. I saved it from Twitter.
Hang on, let me fucking see what kind of... It's a JPEG, what the fuck?
Okay, so one of the fucking things, the screenshots, apparently got deleted because the person's account got suspended.
Okay,
So I
let me
can't read that
fucking
one.
save it again. Maybe it's a... Okay, it just won't let me fucking make that a... It won't let me make that a PNG.
So,
It's never happened.
this person posted, so YandereDev, this was posted on September 25th, 2023 on the Yandere Simulator developer blog that he has. And he says, "Hi, you probably heard some really concerning stuff over the last few days. You might have seen a video that has left you feeling worried, disappointed, and wondering what I have to say for myself. There's a part of me that wants to say, no, you don't understand. The video was edited in an extremely dishonest and misleading way. Blah, blah, blah. But no, I'm not going to focus on that. There's a part of me that wants to do what I usually do and type out a massive essay where I over-explain absolutely every single detail about the entire situation, provide context to absolutely everything, go point by point down the list of every possible fact that could make the situation easier to understand. But no, I'm not going to do that. This isn't a blog post about how actually you see I didn't really do anything all that bad if you consider all the facts. I'm just going to take accountability and own up to a really, really huge fucking mistake that I made." And that was his response.
Jesus Christ.
Then this person says, "Since we're talking about YandereDev, one time my friend got him to admit that he fetishizes lesbians, and apparently it's involuntary." It's a Discord screenshot. YandereDev says, Support the sexualization is a weird way to put it. You can't really choose what you find hot. You might think that men are hot, or you might think that women are hot, or you might be attracted to both, or to neither. The point is, it's involuntary what you're attracted to. You might think that long hair is really attractive, or you might think short hair is really attractive. You don't really have a choice in the matter, though. You don't choose your preferences. Your preferences are involuntary. If I see two women kissing, I think that's hot. But if I see two men kissing, I really don't care. I don't have a choice in the matter. It's involuntary. Then this next one, this person puts about the recent drama related to YandereDev and Yandere Simulator. As many of you may know, YandereDev has been exposed for some terrible shit he has been doing the past few months. I won't go into details because it's pointless. As some of you may know, since April 2022, I've been a volunteer in Yandere Simulator. I made pixel art for both the made minigame and incoming minigame. Many volunteers, such as Michaela, Austin, and some... Oh my god, Austin.
Why,
and some
man?
who rather remain unnamed, has left the team after all this was made public. As a developer myself, I hate it when people promise me to do something and then never deliver. I promised YandereDev I will try to make this assets and I will remain true to my word. My relationship with him will remain professional while I make the assets I promised, and once I'm done, I'll leave, just like the rest. I don't want to be related or associated to someone like him in any way, shape, or form after that. I also decided to stop production of 2 videos I was making about the game. If in some hypothetical scenario YandereDev were to give the game to someone else, and then I'm called to go back to the team, I would think about it. As of now, it is over. Thank you very much for the support with both my channel and my art. That was by someone named Sai. Then the last one I have here says, so, okay, apparently, oh, never mind. So, okay, so, they linked like a video with more stuff, but apparently it got copyright striked by YouTube. So,
Oh my god.
YouTube taking another video down about pedophilia. So, these ones are Snapchat screenshots. So YandereDev says, well, I wouldn't take a trip to the other side of the country at this point in time since I am not emotionally available right now, since 90% of my time and focus is on game development right now. So really the only thing for me to get out of this are lewd pictures and videos to fap to. And then the underage person says, which I'll provide if you promise to keep it a secret. YandereDev says, oh, heart emoji. I would keep it a secret, heart emoji. Then the underage person says, distribution of CP is illegal for both parts. I can't press charges without also being charged. And I do not want people in a court looking at my nudes. I'd kill myself. And I have a single dad, so I'd be disowned. I do have to warn you that I don't shave anything, not allowed to buy razors. YandereDev says, well, I'm not going to specifically, explicitly say, send me nudes now, please. But, well, I like hot ladies. Then he says, ooh, I will look forward to the videos. The underage person says, I bought so many low-rise jeans. Those are my favorite. Wait, about the videos, do you want me showing off the clothes or actually putting them on and being undressed and stuff? YandereDev says, well, that would be super erotic, seeing you dress and undress. The underage person says, I'm not sure what kind of stuff to send. CP is illegal and all that, but if you don't care, then it's fine, I guess. And then they continue to say, keeping children safe, it would be 26, since that's when the brain is fully developed. The origins of age of consent laws had to do with voting rights. It wasn't actually about not having sex with kids. It was about giving landowners and married people more rights. YandereDev says, yeah, I know about all of that, but my personal opinion doesn't matter. Whether or not I think it's immoral, it is still illegal for me to be having a romantic sexual conversation with someone under 18. They reply and say, yeah, no one in law enforcement would find out, though. Personally, I have too much stuff going on in my house to ever have police anywhere near it. I'd have to take down my whole garden, and that would strongly impact my source of income, so I won't be dealing with cops. YandereDev says, yeah, I know, but if you ever decide, fuck that YandereDev guy, you could anonymously release screenshots of some horny statement I made towards you. Then YandereDev says, if I say wait 2 years and try again, does that technically count as grooming? And the underage person says, I think so. Legally, yeah, you can't go from sexual talks with a minor to saying wait until you're legal to continue this with me. I think that's the definition of grooming. YandereDev says, but if I say, whoa, 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 don't say that until you're 18, the subtle change in phrasing makes it not grooming. And, fucking... Is that the last thing I have? I think so. Let me just make sure there's nothing else, because I know there's something else I gotta talk about as well with it, because Mudahar made a video on it, and basically, like, YandereDev did, like, another response after all this stuff got put out there. Again, he made, like, another response, and was saying it's all lies and shit. Fucking trying to see. No, someone photoshopped him onto Toxic Gossip Train.
No. Oh
yeah, here's another one. So YandereDev says, happy 12th birthday. The person replies and says, thank you. YandereDev said, that's a big age for a young woman. Has your period started yet? They said, I don't know if I feel comfortable answering that. YandereDev says, it's fine. He'll keep it a secret. Keep in mind, YandereDev is 35. Oh, here's another screenshot from Discord. This person says, hey, YandereDev, there's a cool video I found. I think that'll give you some good insight on what the fans want from YanStim, especially the haters. Just thought it was interesting. You don't have to watch it. Thanks. YandereDev replies, kill yourself. Go and find the closest knife in your house and cut yourself. If there aren't any knives, use a rope, tie it to a ceiling fan, and die. For the sake of humanity, do it. Fucking, here's another Snapchat one. YandereDev says, I am going to delete Snapchat now. There is something I want to ask you to do, but I know you probably won't do it. The person replies, what? YandereDev says, please say, I lied. None of it was real. I asked my friend to use a YandereDev AI voice changer. Oh my fucking god.
You can't be serious, bro.
That is not actually his voice. Please don't actually release any video. The evidence is all fake. Bro, he's trying to fucking get himself out of that shit. Oh my god. Okay, I already read that one. Oh yeah, so that Psy guy that I was telling you about that left, Yandere Simulator. So he put on another tweet and says, X banned me after calling YandereDev a profoundly stupid person for his sad excuse of a defense of pedophilia. Because if you think about it for more than a nanosecond, clearly there has to be a transition from child to adult. The transition of being sexualized is not the problem of the kids, it's the problem of the people sexualizing it. Anyway, I got banned for pointing out how YandereDev has an underdeveloped brain and suggesting that it had a role in being a pedophile. Then they put X protects pedophiles. So I guess it's not only YouTube. So apparently this is someone said that they actually helped YandereDev write his apology. So I'm going to read this. They don't put their name here, but they say, here's the response I helped him make. I don't know if he plans to use it. So this is what he had someone help him make. A few months ago, a fan of the game DM'd me and wanted to chat. She was 16 years old, but I felt like it would be fine to talk with her since there weren't any nefarious intentions between either of us. We started talking and became friends. bro.
I have no words, man.
Yeah, so do you wait, what? What? Okay, so YandereDev's real name is Alexander Stewart Mahan. Uh, oh my god, they doxed him and put his information on fucking X. I just seen it.
Oh my
So
god.
someone replied and said, "Update on YandereDev. They reported him and are planning to arrest him." And the screenshot says, "Pulled up. I reported him to the cops like last week. I got pulled out of third period to talk to a detective because of it. LOL. They're going to arrest him. Just trying to get the victim's info. Fucking wild. Anyway, thank you for providing that info. It was extraordinarily useful for not only me but the others making similar reports of the Riverside County Sheriff's Department. His mom opened the curtain to look at me and my friends, so he had to book it out of there ASAP. His fucking goon cave is crazy because it literally overlooks the entire city like a watchtower." So apparently, YandereDev is actually gonna get fucking arrested.
Jesus, I mean, at least we get a happy part of this story, and you think about it.
I'm trying to see if there's more fucking. Oh yeah, here's another thing I want to talk about. So here's another thing he put. This is where he gave his thoughts on abolishing the age of consent. He says, YandereDev says, eventually the conversation somehow turned to the topic of abolishing the age of consent. This was the first time in the conversation that I actually felt we had arrived on an intellectually engaging subject. Some people
What?
mentally develop at different speeds than other people. This means that one age of consent doesn't work for everyone. For example, some people might be mentally developed enough to have sex at 18, but other people might not be mentally developed enough to make that decision until 19 or 20. For this reason, the concept of age of consent is slightly flawed, is what YandereDev says. Oh my, oh my god. Someone fucking pulled up to YandereDev's house and took a picture outside of his house and said hi at YandereDev. I won't put like Dox's information, but I will say that he does live in California. This is the state he lives in, but that's all I'll say.
Jesus.
Fucking um trying to see if there's more stuff. Okay, so fucking what is this? Okay, here's another post that he put on his Yandere Simulator development blog. This was on October 1st. He said, "Moving forward, I have been exhibiting horribly self-destructive behavior on a regular basis for a long time now. As a result of the many conversations I've had over the past few days, I think I can pinpoint the cause. My downward spiral is the result of consistently making incredibly unwise lifestyle choices that have caused my mental health to deteriorate massively over time. It didn't hit me until recently just how bad things have gotten. Haven't left my house since July 2019. No real life acquaintances, 16 plus hours on the computer every day, no vacations in half a decade, prioritizing work above my physical health. It shouldn't be any surprise whatsoever that when you allow both your body and mind to completely waste away, you dissolve into a mistake machine, a person that is capable of nothing but bad decisions who exists solely to cause problems for others." Which that's what Mudahar was talking about in his most recent video. Um,
Jesus.
fucking So someone messaged YandereDev on Discord, and all they said was the age of consent is 18, and he never replied.
Oh my god.
Um, Trying to see if there's any more. Apparently, you can't even comment on his blog now because all the fucking shit has to be moderated by YandereDev. Oh my god, someone like photoshopped a picture of Chris Hansen sitting behind him, and it says, "Once YandereDev sees him, it's over."
Jesus.
No, someone made one where he's like, they put like a screenshot from To Catch a Predator, and they photoshopped YandereDev's head on the predator.
Jesus, bro.
Fucking. I'm just making sure I cover everything. God, he is an ugly motherfucker.
Jesus.
Oh, apparently he's also into lolicon, people are saying.
Oh no.
Uh, Fucking, also the way he developed the game, people are putting screenshots of like his coding. The way he develops the game makes it so much worse for himself because he develops each line of code individually. When like even Mutahar was explaining, like it's a lot easier to do it if you do it all as one instead of doing it individually, and he's just making it take longer for himself. But then again, he just makes excuses because Mutahar was saying like that he claims he's working so hard on this game and it's taking so long, and then Mutahar was like, but if you're working that hard on the game, was it necessary to add a select panties option in the menu? He said, did you work really hard on that, YandereDev? Fucking. I think that might be everything. I think.
Oh god.
But I do want to also say that the game itself, Yandere Simulator, because all this happened, Austin, the game is pretty much dead now.
Oh my
Because
god.
since all this came out about YandereDev, he has pretty much lost like 90% of his player base. He makes like no fucking money off this game now, which was like what he was making his living on the past 9 years. And all the big YouTubers that were playing this game have completely stopped playing it. So many people said that they're cutting ties with the game and they're done. Like this game is fucked. Like his life is actually fucked, and now apparently he's gonna be getting arrested. So
Lord Almighty, bro.
So yeah, that's pretty much everything I think. So uh yeah, that's the YandereDev situation. That was fucking long.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
That was my biggest topic.
Ah, fuck.
We still got a lot of topics left.
Oh god.
I have 3 left, and you have 4.
That's not bad. 7. Whoa, give me one of mine.
You could talk about. Since I might as well go on the topic of pedophilia, we could talk about Boy in a Band.
Oh god.
Why are we talking about Boy in a Band?
So there's been some updates. Let me actually look up the updates real quick. Fucking band drama updates. So let me see. Trying to find the shit. Okay. I have to go to fucking Wikitubia. Wow, that's great. So, oh, well, never mind. Wikitubia does not have that. Oh my god.
Oh,
Well,
fuck. I'm not gonna lie, reading all that took a lot of my fucking energy because YandereDev just typed paragraph after paragraph after paragraph.
Jesus.
He's a very descriptive man. He knows what he wants. So,
I could
hey,
tell.
just be glad it wasn't as bad as the EDP shit that we read. That was fucking terrible.
Yeah, fucking.
I'm glad he's actually getting arrested though. Hopefully EDP will get arrested soon enough, which don't worry, we'll be talking about EDP here in a little bit. But
Well, I hate to say it, but I think I can't find what I found last time, so I guess we can't talk about Boy in the Band. I don't know.
you don't even remember what it was about?
I just saw that there was an update on it, and I can't find it now. It must have been deleted. I didn't even read it or anything.
Jesus Christ, Austin.
Well, I thought it wouldn't have been deleted, so it must have been something stupid. So I don't fucking know. Whatever. What else? What else do I have?
You could talk about Lil Tay coming back.
Oh, well, this we have to actually listen to the song.
Yeah. So last
So
time we talked about Lil Tay, everybody thought she died, and then apparently she didn't, and now she's making music.
yeah, we're gonna have a live reaction to "Sucker for Green," Devin.
I heard a clip of this song, and I don't like it.
Oh, we're gonna hear the whole thing today. I sent it to you. Turn mine down.
You know, you could play it, and I could just listen to it. We don't have to
That
both
is
play it.
that is true.
It's not a
All right,
fucking trailer where I have to see it.
that is true. All right.
I have seen some of the music videos, so I know how god awful it looks.
Yeah. By the way, there's some. Speaking of pedophiles, there's some pedophiles on this music video too because people are saying, "Oh, fucking," they were like sexualizing Lil Tay, and she's still 16. So, you know.
It surprised me if they do it with fucking everybody.
Yeah, this is Sucker for Green.
I walked in a party, no friends on my arm. You got my attention, like a fire alarm. I don't want to lose ya. I don't want to lose ya.
This won't get us copyrighted, right?
It shouldn't.
Money, 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 money. I just can't look away from it. I want it, want it, want it. When you try to leave, I got you paralyzed. Fall for it every time. You got me screaming at the top of my lungs. I must be dreaming. I can't get enough. You got me tripping off that look in your eyes. What you do to me? I'm a sucker for green. Some's calling it a sick obsession. Nothing wrong with being rich and blessed. And I just want a few yachts and mansions right now. Right now. Looking bags and big diamonds. Dropping racks on my island. Got a touch like I might. Touch it, love it, love it.
I have no words for this.
It just sounds like a generic pop song.
Yeah.
But I'd fucking... Like, there's people that are thinking this whole music video was just like the whole faking her death thing and all that shit. They said it was all just a ploy to like have hype around Lil Tay so she could drop this music video and be relevant again.
I mean, it worked because it's got 4.9 million views. So. She makes more music, we'll have to put her in fucking YouTube musicians. I think about it that way. That was Sucker for Green. What did you think of that?
It wasn't very good. It just sounded like a generic pop song, but like just her saying it's all about the money and she's a sucker for green. It kind of makes me feel this whole situation was just for her to get more money and become relevant again and famous again.
Yeah. Most likely. Well, do you want to go with one of your topics, and I'll go with one of mine again?
Well, I remember I sent you some Lil Tay stuff. Did you not look at it?
Did you send me a Lil Tay stuff? Where?
Yeah, I sent you multiple Lil Tay things. I don't think you pay that much attention to our messages, Austin.
Well, if you did, it might have been taken off. You might have to send it to me again because of the whole DM situation.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there's the one thing that you're going to talk about. I sent it not long after the YandereDev shit, I think.
Yeah,
I seen it
had
when I was
that.
scrolling. No, not YandereDev. I already fucking talked about that. Where I just seen it. Okay, so I sent you this video of Lil Tay. It says Lil Tay now exposing her parents for abuse.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, boy cried wolf one too many times for me to believe anything coming from her, but do you guys believe it? So here's the video.
Out of the shower, and she wouldn't even put clothes.
What the fuck? Why'd the video stop playing? Why is it buffering?
I could not tell you.
As soon as I clicked on it, it played like 2 seconds and then it fucking stopped.
Out of the shower, and she wouldn't even put clothes on, and they were always playing these sexually inappropriate movies in front of me, openly in front of me. So that was the norms. Those were the norms in this household. It's fucking sick. And
she held up a piece of paper that said physical violence.
She would always take out her anger onto me. If her son did anything wrong, it would become my fault. And she punched me, she pinched me. Pinching me was a really big thing. Chris mainly shoved me. And this is one of the worst incidents that happened. This is a police report.
So she has like a picture of her when she was younger with like bruises and stuff all over her face, and then she has like a official picture of the police report that she filed.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I also sent you Keemstar's reaction to that video. Keemstar said, "So they faked Lil Tay's death to drop a music video." And then the other thing I sent you was from Cavos, where he says, "All the pedophiles deciding to out themselves today after Lil Tay's return. Fucking grim comments."
Oh, Jesus.
And that's all the Lil Tay stuff that I sent you.
Oh, great. Fucking ridiculous, bro.
I guess I could talk about my final pedophile topic, so we can get off that topic.
Jesus Christ.
So let's talk about Mr. EDP445, aka Bryant Moreland, aka fucking. Hold on, let me see what the fuck his new name was again. EDP. God damn it. No. Go to the fucking thing that I was
I'm
on
running out
before.
of images to use for EDP, I hope you know.
So, EDP, if we didn't talk about this previously, he actually got his name changed. It's no longer Bryant Moreland. His new name is Dion Scott Wilson Eason. Because he thought that, you know, people wouldn't know that it's him. So Mr. Dion or Bryant or EDP, whatever he wants to call himself. So why are we talking about him? Well, finally, Skeeter Jean dropped the infamous EDP video we were talking about. Gideon has not dropped his. He's pretty much refusing to at this point because of what we talked about in the last episode of YouTube taking down EDP content and shit. So Gideon's not releasing his, and so Skeeter Jean released his on his locals page. So you can go sign up for that and watch the video for free if you want. But pretty much the video was Gideon and Skeeter Jean getting ready to go confront EDP, and basically Gideon talked about how he hired a private investigator to stalk EDP and follow him everywhere so they knew where he was going to be. And so Gideon dressed up in a cupcake costume and got these cupcakes that said EDP445 on them. And so they pulled up in this black van, and they were sitting there waiting, and they seen EDP walking. And so Skeeter Jean and Gideon, they were kind of scared because EDP had told the girl that if he ever got exposed or anything, that he would like kill her and the people that exposed him or whatever. So Skeeter Jean and Gideon were like scared they were gonna get shot or whatever. So,
Yeah.
but they busted out of the van, and Gideon like ran towards him. He was like, "Hey yo, Bryant, what's up, Bryant? What's up, Bryant?" And fucking, you could just see the life drain from EDP's face. And so Skeeter Jean and Gideon walk up to him, and Gideon's like, "Oh, you want a cupcake, Bryant? You want a cupcake? I know you like those cupcakes." And EDP just looks so, just like, he doesn't know what to do. And Skeeter Jean walks up, and he's like, or sorry, Skeet Hansen, he walks up, and he's like, "Oh, Bryant, I just got a couple questions I want to ask you, and about like sexually texting this minor or whatever, and Brian's like, oh, this is fucking bullshit, y'all are just trying to set me up and all this shit. He was like mad that he got caught. And fucking so he keeps trying to ask Bryant questions, and Bryant just goes inside the dialysis center, and Skeeter Jean follows him in there, and he's like, Bryant, we're just trying to ask you a couple questions, Bryant. Is like how he's saying it, and then he like holds up the makeup picture, and he's like, Bryant, can you just answer this one question, Bryant? Can you tell me what in the actual fuck this is? And like Bryant just wasn't saying nothing, and he just would not come back out. And fucking so then Skeeter Jean and Gideon were like, oh, we don't really know what to do now because he won't come back out, and we can't like go in there. So, and Gideon was like, oh well, I'll just wait out here all day. I'll wait till he comes back out. And then so in the midst of this happening, the part that's not in the video that much, it's in there a little bit, but the victim herself explained it more in the live stream. So what happened was right after they had confronted him when Bryant had gone in the dialysis center, he texted the victim and was saying, oh, fuck you, you fucking bitch, you fucking sent me up, you fucking cunt, and was like going off on her. He's like, how could you fucking do this to me? I trusted you. And was like threatening her, saying that he was going to kill her and her whole family. Oh, Austin muted, apparently. But,
I'm here.
fucking, it said you muted, but,
It's weird, I didn't...
fucking...
Okay. I don't know why it said that.
But,
PlayStation fucking up.
So, fucking, like, Bryant, like, started threatening her, and so while that was going on, like, Skeeter Jean and Gideon didn't really know what to do, so they're just kind of, like, thinking, like, oh, like, are we gonna wait for him to come back out, or whatever, and they were just, like, cracking so many jokes about Bryant. He looks in horrible shape, by the way. Like, if you, did you watch the video, Austin?
I haven't got to yet. I've been working on other stuff.
So, did you see at least a clip of it that got leaked?
Yeah.
So you seen what he looked like in the video, pretty much. He looks rough these days. Brian is looking real rough, and apparently the victim was saying, like, apparently that one of the friends that EDP does have apparently was saying that EDP told them that he's like going through the worst time in his life right now, and he's like been like suicidal and shit over all this, and so fucking he looks it, man. He fucking looks it. He looks rough, like he's been through the ringer. But it's only the start of it, because if he goes to jail, oh man, he's gonna get fucked up. But so while he's in there, EDP calls the cops. I think we might have talked about it a little bit before, but EDP calls the cops on himself, and so the cops come there, and basically the officer is like asking what Skeeter Jean and Gideon are doing there, and Skeeter's like explaining the whole Skeet Hansen thing and how like Bryant is like a predator, and they start showing him the chat logs and stuff. And at first the cop is like telling them they probably have to leave, and then the cop was like, actually it turns out that this is public property, so technically you guys don't have to leave if you don't want to. And he was like, oh, the only way you have to leave is if the dialysis center wants you to leave. And then he went to ask the dialysis center, and he came back, and he was like, so the dialysis center said that you guys don't have to leave because it's public property and you guys aren't doing anything wrong. And Gideon got all hype, and he was like, we got him, boys, we got him. And then fucking pretty much after that, the next part of the video is like where they're tracking EDP. Apparently they followed him like 20-something miles, and to, I don't remember where it was at, but to like this parking lot, and like EDP was like walking, And they pulled up again, and Gideon, like, he was like, hey, yo, Bryant, we just want to ask you some questions, Bryant. And EDP just, like, immediately turned around and started walking towards his car. And Gideon was like, Bryant, for real, like, we're not even trying to, like, start no situation. Like, we just want to have a civil conversation, Bryant. Like, just, like, and Gideon was like, yeah, we literally just want to ask you a couple questions. Like, it doesn't got to be a violent situation. It's not going to be no yelling, screaming, just going to have like a civil conversation with you. And then so EDP like goes to his car, he's just ignoring him, and then he like reaches for something, and Skeeter Gene and Gideon like back the fuck up because they were scared that EDP was about to pull a gun on them. And so EDP just like gets in his car, and they're like trying to talk to him. They're like, come on, Bryant, come on, Bryant. And then EDP like gets in his car and drives away, which since you haven't seen the video, EDP's car is a busted ass Honda. It's a white Honda SUV, and it looks like something a pedophile would drive.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, fucking Gideon called it the EDP mobile. But that was pretty much the video. Like, there wasn't too much of an interaction because EDP was just being a pussy and shit. But he threatened the victim and shit. So, not only was he sexually talking to a minor, now he's threatening the minor, which is making it worse for himself. And apparently, from people are saying, like, EDP just doesn't give a fuck about his own life or anyone else's. So he's, like, considered dangerous now. And he owns like hella guns as well, which is why he's on an FBI watch list. And so, and I think I might have said this already, but he's also trying to flee the country to get away from all this shit.
Yep.
As well. So it's crazy, but yeah. So the video finally came out. It was obviously lackluster. It wasn't Skeeter Gene or Gideon's fault. It was just Bryant not wanting to talk to him and just being a pussy. And that was pretty much the whole video. I don't know where it all stands as of right now. Things have kind of calmed down with it a little bit right now. There's not really much going on. People are still getting taken down for EDP content, though. That is still happening. But as far as what happens next with this, I don't really know. It's October now. This came out at the end of September. We just haven't got to talk about it till now, obviously. So, Gideon did say that him and Skeeter Gene are planning to go confront Bryant again this month. So, I guess we'll see what happens with that. But as of at least right now, that's everything with EDP and all that shit. So, stay tuned for more EDP stuff, because we'll be talking about them when the next thing happens. But as of right now, that's the most up to date on the EDP situation.
Damn.
God, this EDP omnibus, I'm scared it's going to get to where it's going to be longer than 12 hours, and I'm going to have to make like several parts or something.
Alright, well, what else do I have to talk about? I have two more, correct? Or one?
You have two. You have a shorter one and a longer one.
Well, I feel like I should do the shorter one first to get it over with.
Well, you can talk about Doug Walker.
Oh, this isn't a short one. We have to watch the video and talk about. Like, he's got to talk about his health.
You know, I've already fucking seen the video, right? Because you
Oh,
sent it to me.
I don't care. We're gonna watch the whole entire thing.
Fuck you.
Doug Walker health update.
I hope Doug Walker gets caught in a sting operation.
Okay, so you've watched the entire video?
Yeah, because he was talking about his fucking shingles or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, well, don't spoil it.
Fucking, that he was talking about. I'm just saying, like, I know what it's fucking about.
Hey, Doug Walker here. So, I don't usually do these, but I want to give you a little bit of a health update while I'm not healthy, to tell you about it. So about 2 months ago, I got shingles, if you can believe it, and I mentioned it in a Nostalgia Critic video, and you know, it was bad, but not as bad as it could be. It was one of those things where I got, it was on the back of my head, and there was nerve pain and everything, but nothing as bad as, like, stuff you've heard about, read about, especially with people who are, have gotten much older and stuff like that. So I had it for about, I don't even remember, like a week and a half or something like that. And then, the rash and everything, went away and stuff like that. The pain went away. So I kind of thought that was it. Like, okay, well, I'm sure there'll be a little something left over. And there was a little fatigue, but whatever, nothing that bad. But then the fatigue kept coming back, and with the fatigue came this brain fog, because I've been tired before, but I've usually been able to work through it, because I hate not working, I hate not meeting deadlines, I hate not doing all that, and this just kind of stayed around for a bit, so I went and got tested to see, do I still, the rash is gone and everything, and the pain, so this should be gone, right? But I did a test, and apparently the Epstein-Barr virus is still very, very much with me. But thank God it does not result in any nerve pain. What I have, it doesn't result in anything hurting at all, which some people have gotten that.
Just out of curiosity, how do you feel about Doug having shingles?
I mean, I could definitely... I don't think the brain fog has been something that's been recent. I think he's had brain fog for years. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done the horrible Nostalgia Critic episodes that he's put out and fucking wrote and directed and all that. But, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I wish any ill health on him, because I don't like Doug Walker, but I'm not going to be fucking fucked up and be like, oh, Doug, I want you to fucking die from the shingles and shit. Like, it sucks that he has it, but I wish that you would just stop the Nostalgia Critic. That would be nice.
Well, see, the thing is about this video is he says later in the video that nothing else will be, the only thing that won't be affected is the Nostalgia Critics.
Well, then that just shows you right there. That's all he fucking gives a shit about. He cares about it over his own health, man. Like, Doug. Like, if your health is, you got shingles and whatever, like, you don't have to force yourself to do Nostalgia Critic. Like, it's bad. And it's bad regardless of if you have a health issue or not. It's bad. If you were fucking dying of stage 4 cancer, it would still be bad. If you were fucking perfectly healthy and had all your hair back, it would still be bad. That doesn't change Nostalgia Critic being bad. It does suck that you have that and have to go through that. I'm not wishing any ill will on you in terms of your health, but I just don't like the Nostalgia Critic and all the other shit you do, because it's so fucking cringe and awful. But, I mean, hopefully you won't have the shingles anymore and you can get back to being healthy. But please, stop making Nostalgia Critic. Please, for the love of God,
well,
spare me.
That's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
I can dream.
That's your dream, for his dream to die?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Do you think Doug is going to be doing Nostalgia Critic even when he's on, like, his deathbed and he's, like, in his 90s?
Oh,
he's
know
like
it.
a shriveled up old man.
You know it.
God, fucking... Imagine he gets to, like, 1,000 seasons. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
How many seasons is he at now? Is
I
it, like,
think
20-something?
I think his seasons go by year. So, by the years he's been doing it. So, probably... I think he started in 06, I think. So, see, 10 years would be 2016. He's going to be at 20 in a couple years.
Jesus. Fucking... it's too much, man.
I think you enjoy it.
No, I really don't.
But he remembers it so you don't have to.
Fucking... You didn't remember your boy in a band topic, though, Austin.
Fuck you, asshole, okay? Just...
Well, enough of that Doug Walker shit. Let's get to one of my topics. Fucking... I guess I'll get to this one. I have to look up some stuff on it, though. So give me 1 second. Okay, let's see. So, okay. So, let's talk about the YouTuber known as Onision, Austin.
Oh, God. You know he's a pedophile, too.
Yep. That's why Chris Hansen tried to go after him.
So we're not... You didn't finish with pedophiles after the EDP shit.
Well, this specific instance doesn't have to do with pedophilia. That's why I said that.
That's shocking.
Well, it's not good. But, so, we could do a whole separate topic about all the fuck shit that Onision has done, but I already talked about a long-ass topic with YandereDev, so I don't want to make this one too long. But if you want to see a topic where we talk about the history of Onision, comment down below if you want to see that. But, that being said...
Devin will go over it in detail.
Yep. So, that being said... What has been happening with him recently? I haven't heard Onision's name in a long time, until recently, as of last month, when this all happened. Because out of nowhere, I seen that apparently Onision died, or so I thought, because it turns out Onision faked his death for views, Austin. As if he hasn't done enough fuck shit already. Now he's faking his death for views.
Jesus.
So... He put, like, on all his profiles, he put, like, a picture of himself that said, rest in peace, and put, Onision has passed away, and all this shit, right? So here's
oh my
his
god,
description.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but somebody made a Doug Walker image of the Giga Chad.
Jesus Christ. So, his description on YouTube says, Austin, Onision was framed and socially executed, by a fraudulent smear campaign. Onision's life was destroyed by someone he rejected / removed from his life due to them being a danger to him and his family. The person Onision removed confessed to doing extremely illegal drugs, dealing drugs illegally, violating him and another person, and other behaviors that made it clear Onision cannot continue to have them in his life without them endangering him and his loved ones. The same individual had blackmailed Onision into being with them. When Onision couldn't take being blackmailed any longer, he rejected them. As a result, they quickly followed through with their initial extortion / threat to destroy him. Onision lost his job and means to support his family because of them, and was fraudulently labeled as a monster to millions. Their police report confessing Onision did nothing, their now deleted interviews vindicating him, text and other evidence clearing Onision was ignored and buried. That's what it said when you go to his channel. And he posted he posted a video 7 months ago that says, "Goodbye, Onision was framed and socially executed." I'm trying to see If I can find more on it. Yeah, so on his Twitter he put Onision rest in peace, and fucking trying to see what so, so he put a ribbon on his in his profile. Apparently the ribbon is support for active duty military troops. So it's even fucked up that he did that. Apparently Onision has an OnlyFans link in his bio.
Don't, don't, don't. So, for one reason, I will tell you that I know about that. It's cursed. Kavos reviewed it when I watched Kavos and he actually reviewed OnlyFans shit.
Oh my god.
Apparently, he didn't like show the images, but he blurred them. The images are like it's like art of Onision fucking furries and shit.
What the fuck?
It's not even Onision. It's just art and shit and like animations.
Jesus Christ. So apparently this isn't the okay, from what I'm seeing, apparently this isn't the first time he did it. Apparently he faked his death last year too.
Oh my
People are
god,
saying.
bro!
So
Why?
apparently this is his second time faking his death. But yes, that's pretty much my Onision topic. As of right now,
Great.
I think he's still trying to get people to believe that he died.
Wow.
But yeah, like I said, we could do a whole separate thing going over all the fuck shit he's done. So if you want a history of Onision, just let us know below. But so do you want to get on to your last topic, and then I can
Yeah.
get to my last topic?
What the fuck is it? I don't even remember.
Well, you got to talk about Aiden Ross.
Oh Jesus, this fucker.
Yep.
So Aiden Ross said some fuck shit defending Ice Poseidon.
Yep.
Because I guess Ice Poseidon got canceled for some fucking reason. Who watches Ice Poseidon in 2023? That's my question. But, you know, whatever. But Aiden Ross was defending Ice Poseidon, and I quote, he said, Ice Poseidon is a good guy, and if you don't believe that, you guys should be hung from trees.
Yep.
Why? Just actually why?
Well, it was because so the whole thing had to do with Kick, because Aiden Ross is like one of the biggest people on Kick, and apparently Ice Poseidon would stream on Kick, and a lot of streamers on Kick pretty much said that they were going on a strike and were refusing. It was like big streamers as well, saying that they were refusing to stream on the platform as long as Ice Poseidon was on the platform. So they were doing a strike to get Ice Poseidon removed from the platform, and I guess it really pissed Aiden Ross off because he said, and I quote, Ice Poseidon would never do any fuck shit, is what Aiden Ross said. Keep in mind, he has done fuck shit. He's been canceled multiple times. So Aiden Ross is making himself look like a fucking clown.
I mean, he always makes himself look like a fucking clown. Did you ever see that clip of fucking his chat tricking him into looking at his own sister's OnlyFans?
No, I have not.
Yeah, so they put a link in the chat, and they were like, they put like Jenna Ortega nudes, and he clicked it like a dumbass, and it was his sister's OnlyFans.
Apparently he's done other stuff as well. It was either fucking Charlie or Mudahar talked about, I forget which one it was, but they were talking about how like Aiden Ross was like looking at like porn and stuff on his stream, and like they were saying that it's like really fucked up because like a lot of kids watch Aiden Ross, and he knows that most of his audience is children, so it's like really fucked up of him to do that. But I mean, Aiden Ross is just a piece of shit overall. Everything I see about Aiden Ross is always constant drama. He's always like giving his opinion on something. He's always fucking associated with fucking everything. I see Aiden Ross, Aiden Ross, Aiden Ross, Aiden Ross. I just don't get why so many people fucking like him. There's a lot of people that like him. There's a lot of people that fucking hate him too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, another thing he got in drama for recently was he did a quote-unquote stream, which was like a Zoom call interview thing that he did with Kim Jong-un, and it turned out that the Kim Jong-un was an imposter and wasn't the real Kim Jong-un, so Aiden Ross got in a lot of drama for that because people were disappointed that it was fake. And I'm like, why would you ever think Aiden Ross, of all people, would be able to talk to Kim Jong-un?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Aiden Ross is a weird-ass fucking guy, too. Like, he's such a fucking clout chaser, because I don't know if you've seen this, but it was like this stream that he did where, like, KSI and Tommy Fury were, like, talking trash to each other. And so KSI like took his shirt off and he was flexing his muscles and he was like, "Oh, come on, Tommy, take your shirt off. I want to see your muscles. I want to see how jacked you got for the fight." And then for no reason, Aiden Ross gets up and takes his shirt off and is like trying to flex his muscles. And he has this fucking flabby, hairy ass chest and stomach.
You know what made it worse? I'm pretty sure I saw a clip of that same stream where he was trying to talk to Tommy Fury's dad and say, "Hey, you take off your shirt now. We all gotta get our shirts off," or some shit.
Yeah, and he's like, it was supposed to be mainly about Tommy Fury and KSI going at each other, and Aiden Ross was trying to make it about himself and was trying to like put himself in it. Every time I see Aiden Ross, I just don't like the guy. Like he just seems very arrogant. Like, I just don't like how he comes off in a lot of this content. Like, I see content where he does, like, nice things for people, where he donates money to people and all this kind of shit, which is nice, but then I see all this other shit he does, and I'm like, is he really a nice guy? Because he seems like just a fucking asshole.
I don't fucking even know.
And he associates with a lot of really fucking bad people, too. Just for, like, clout.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Well, I guess I could get into my final topic now. Because it's been a while since we talked about this. Austin, do you remember DKOldies?
Oh, no. Oh, God. Yes, I remember DKOldies.
So, DKOldies is once again in some more drama. Because last time we talked about them, they were in this whole drama over the fact that they were not cleaning their consoles on the inside, and a lot of people were ordering these consoles, and their consoles looked absolutely disgusting on the inside. Half the consoles didn't work, they didn't look like they were even cleaned, and DKOldies gotten a lot of heat for it. Then they didn't help themselves, because they were posting videos saying, "Oh, we do clean our stuff, and we do this, and you guys are just wrong." And, why is my PlayStation trying to do a fucking voice command? There we go. Anyway, so what's going on now is DKOldies has been putting out all these videos showing how they clean the insides of the consoles now, and how people were complaining about them putting their DKOldies stickers on the consoles, and they're like, "Oh, well, now we're going to take our DKOldies stickers off, since you guys want to complain about it." And fucking, there's some people that are like, "Oh, you know, it's good of you guys to accept the criticism and learn from it." And there's other people that are like, "Bro, they're just doing it to cover their ass." Like, and the people have still been buying consoles from them, and they've still been dirty. and they still get consoles that don't work, and so people are just fucking calling them on their bullshit. Let me actually look it up real quick, see if there's been anything else with it. Because I kept getting all these videos in my recommended of like, oh, I got scammed by DKOldies again, and shit.
Wait, what? Hang on. They're fucking clickbaiting Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, DKOldies did, because I watched the video, and apparently Joey was talking about, oh, this random person said that we want to buy $10,000 worth of stuff at DKOldies or whatever, and they wouldn't tell us what it was for, and the next thing we know, oh, all of our stuff is in a Mr. Beast video, and shit. Fucking... Yeah, as soon as you look up DKOldies is flat out lying to customers. I got scammed by DKOldies again. Fucking... Like, they still haven't fucking fixed their issues. And also, I don't know if we talked about this last time, but basically there's people that have worked for DKOldies that don't work there anymore, that say that it's actually a really bad place to work, and the people there, like, are not great people. And apparently, like, not like Joey or anything, but like apparently the people who actually own DKOldies and are like managers and stuff, apparently they're like real assholes, and they're kind of like abusive to the people that work there and shit.
Wait. Apparently,
What?
DKOldies is facing a class action lawsuit.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember what that was. Fuck, I'm trying to. Where did you see that at? Because I remember hearing something about
It's a YouTube video by Review Tech USA.
Oh yeah, I watched that guy. He does like a lot of videos on DKOldies, because so for him, he's gotten a lot of like bad consoles from them, a lot of dirty consoles, and he makes videos about it. And DKOldies actually fucking like tries to get him taken down and shit. And like DKOldies, like when people ask about him, they will refuse to talk about him. And like DKOldies will like remove comments about him and shit. Like, I think he's gotten like emails from DKOldies like asking him to take his videos down and shit. Like, I'm not blaming Joey for any of it. I don't think Joey's the bad guy in any of it. It's just the fact that he's like the face of like all their social media is why people take everything out on Joey. I don't really necessarily think that he's the cause of all these problems. Because he does seem like he's a nice guy. It's just fucking, it seems like he's just saying whatever the owners are telling him to say, at least from my point of view. Yeah, so Review Tech USA actually did a video on DKOldies 11 days ago. He actually did one 3 days ago. DKOldies just cannot stop lying, so let's see what he has to say.
So about a week ago, I put out a video called DKOldies is flat out lying to their customers. And that is the least clickbait title ever. They are. We'll get more into that in a minute. But here they go again, trying to discredit people that are calling them out, like Austin Evans, Jacob R., and I, by putting out a video, again, making us seem like evil villains that want to destroy them, because, you know, that's the first priority going on in my life, is going after DKOldies. But here they are, making it like it was just innocent mistakes that we were doing intentionally. But we'll make it like we weren't and say that we're innocent. It was just mistakes. It was oversights multiple times, consistently. Again and again and again. Anyway, here is the short from them. Enjoy.
We've heard the chatter, and we want to clear things up. Along with pointing out past mistakes, some are suggesting that our actions have been on purpose and that we're trying to cover things up. Growing from a family of 20 employees to over 100 in a very short time, there are going to be some challenges, and yes, some missteps. Teaching a big team to keep our standards can lead to confusion, and this can show in the way we communicate and in our refurbishing process. If you've ever had an issue or seen us make a mistake, please know we're dedicated to making it right. Every customer is important to us, and we always want to address any concerns that arise today and in the future. It's important to understand the difference between a real mistake and an intentional wrongdoing. Turning an honest oversight into something else just isn't right. Our main goal has always been to share our love of gaming with our community. So keep sharing your feedback. You're helping us get better at what we love to do.
Honest oversight. First off, don't say that I just hate DKOldies. Hate DKOldies, because when I got consoles that were in good shape like the N64 and Sega Genesis, even though after Austin Evans' video I have a feeling you knew it was coming to me, so you sent me out better products and you would send out the average consumer, I said, hey, they're in good shape. The Genesis I got from you, the only scratch on it was from the bird. I think it was the bird. Yeah, the bird fell over on it and put a scratch that was in mint condition. And I called it like it is. I didn't say, I wasn't like putting scratches on it saying that you gave me something terrible. I said it was in great condition, especially the Sega Genesis. So this whole thing of we're just trying to bring you down is absolutely ridiculous. And then to say that we're just going after you for making mistakes, you lied. You lied, Joey and DKOldies, and said that people were always able to open up their consoles. And you literally sent out an email to Jacob R. saying the exact opposite. Your policy used to be that you were not allowed to open the consoles or it voided the warranty, and then you got called out on it because we opened them up anyway, showed that you weren't refurbishing them, and when you got called out on it, you said, hey, you can open them up, don't worry about the stickers.
And as always, you're welcome to open your console with no change to your warranty.
For future reference, opening up a console does void the warranty.
And as always, you're welcome to open your console with no change to your warranty.
For future reference, opening up a console does void the warranty.
And as always, you're welcome to open your console with no change to your warranty. Is DKOldies a scam? No.
And to make it like you've been changing and improving even before we started calling you out is a brazen lie. Because if you watch Austin Evans' newest video, Did I Get Scammed by DKOldies Again? You sent him crap. The PlayStation 3 Super Slim, the side fell off. There was a big bang on the back of it, and the power cord or the power plug was loose. You're not changed at all. And you're just putting out this PR because you know it goes into the algorithm, and you're hoping to push us down. Or it could be, hey, let's send out some crap because any PR is good PR, and people will start talking about us again. Either way, if you want to be talked about, here you are. We don't just hate on you. We're calling you out because you lie to your customers and you sell overpriced products on promises and services that you do not deliver on. This is Rich at Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. I will forever hold against you scratching that Sega Genesis. The grunt.
So, what's your thoughts about that? Oh, Austin's muted, apparently. Well, since Austin's muted, I'll give my thoughts. So, fucking, I mean, that goes to show you right there, as soon as I watch that fucking Austin Evans video comes up, of fucking him being scammed by DKOldies as well. Fucking, it's just sad, the fact that they have to, like, scam people. Like, and I also seen fucking, I don't know if Austin's gonna hear about this or whatever, but, cause I don't know if he is fucking listening right now, but, so, fucking...
I am still muted though.
Okay, so fucking DKOldies, fuck, what was I gonna say now? Fucking DKOldies, fuck, now I lost my train of thought. Fucking Austin just popped in. Fuck, what was it? Fuck, now I lost what I was gonna say. I know I was saying that, like, these people like Austin Evans are getting scammed, and fucking Review Tech USA and Jacob R and everybody like that. But fucking like obviously DKOldies trying to cover it up, saying that they changed. They put out like a whole video going in depth about how, oh, now we clean the inside of the consoles, and even though that's still bullshit because they obviously don't. What the fuck was it that I was trying to say? No, that completely threw me off. Now I don't even remember what it was. It was DKOldies was doing something. Let me see. Go to the channel and see if I can see what the fuck I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah. That's it. So DKOldies tries to justify like how much their stuff costs, and they put out this video saying like, oh, people. Joey was like, oh, people say that our consoles and games are insanely overpriced and all this stuff. And Joey was like, so let's check out eBay listings to see how our prices compare to other sellers. And fucking they Joey was showing like, oh, see, look, these eBay listings are the exact same price as DKOldies, and people were commenting on it saying, they're like, Joey, like, you have to, you're only listing it by like brand new or whatever, like you're not listing it by like all, like, and then they put like a screenshot of like because I seen it on fucking Twitter. They put like a screenshot and were showing like, I think they were looking up fucking NESs or whatever, and they put a screenshot of like these NESs that were like maybe $30, $40, and DKOldies charges like several hundred and shit. And so they immediately just fucking proved that. Um, fucking, it's just sad, man. Like, fucking, and the fact that they're sending people that have been complaining and shit about them and making them look bad. Now they're sending them pristine, clean stuff. Like, it's so fake. Like, like you could tell they're just trying to please these people so they'll stop talking shit about them, even though they're not actually changing their wrongdoings. And like I said, I don't think Joey is the sole person to blame. It's definitely the people who own it. And if it is a thing like they said in that video where people don't have the proper training, then that's on them for not giving the people proper training. And that's their mistake, and they should take responsibility for that and not be like, oh, well, the people who say these things on the internet, they're just wrong because we actually do it, instead of like checking each console to make sure. Because if you want to sit there and say, oh, our customers are our number one priority and all this shit, then why don't you treat them like it? If you're charging people out the ass for these consoles, like, why don't you make them as pristine and clean as possible and live up to what you claim that you are, instead of fucking just lying and shit. I wanted to try to look up this class action lawsuit. Let's see if I can. DKOldies class action lawsuit. No, I didn't want to fucking watch a video. DKOldies class action lawsuit. No, Google, you're not getting my location. Okay, this is a Reddit post, but there's no... Bro, it's just a discussion. Post the actual lawsuit. Yeah, this was earlier this year. Um, Treehouse Law, a firm specializing in consumer protection and class action lawsuits, is gearing up for a potential class action lawsuit against DKOldies, a prominent retailer of retro video games. The suit alleges that the company has engaged in deceptive and fraudulent practices, which they have, causing significant harm to its customers. Fucking The website offers a wide variety of classic gaming consoles, games, and accessories, catering to a niche audience of nostalgic gamers. However, in recent years, the company has faced mounting criticism for alleged questionable practices, including the sale of counterfeit products and poor customer service. Treehouse Law, with a track record of representing consumers in class action lawsuits, has taken up the case. The firm alleges that DKOldies.com knowingly engaged in fraudulent practices, selling counterfeit products and refusing to provide adequate support to customers who encountered issues with their purchases. The primary allegations in the potential lawsuit against DKOldies are as follows. Number 1. Sale of counterfeit products. Treehouse Law alleges that DKOldies knowingly sold counterfeit retro video games and consoles. The counterfeit products not only violate intellectual property rights, but also pose a risk to consumers, as they may not meet safety standards and could potentially damage gaming hardware. Number 2, inadequate customer support. The lawsuit also claims DKOldies.com has consistently failed to provide satisfactory customer support. Customers have reported difficulty in reaching the company's customer service team, as well as receiving unsatisfactory resolutions to their issues. The suit argues that this lack of support violates consumer protection laws. Number 3, misleading advertising. Treehouse Law contends that DKOldies.com has engaged in misleading advertising by claiming to sell authentic retro gaming products while knowingly selling counterfeit items. This deception has allegedly led consumers to believe that they are purchasing legitimate, high-quality items when they are in fact receiving subpar counterfeits. The potential class action lawsuit against DKOldies could have some significant implications for the retro gaming community. If the suit is successful, it may result in compensation for affected customers and potentially force DKOldies to change its business practices. It could also serve as a warning to other retailers in the industry, emphasizing the importance of transparency and adherence to consumer protection laws. Furthermore, the case may prompt a larger conversation about the prevalence of counterfeit products in the retro gaming market as demand for classic gaming products continues to grow. Ensuring the authenticity and quality of these items becomes increasingly important both for consumers and legitimate retailers. Conclusion: as Treehouse Law prepares for a potential class action lawsuit against DKOldies, the retro gaming community eagerly awaits the outcome. A successful case would signal a turning point for the industry, encouraging greater transparency and adherence to customer protection laws. Regardless of the outcome, the case highlights the importance of consumer vigilance when purchasing retro gaming products and the need for industry-wide efforts to combat counterfeit goods. God damn.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And fucking wait, what is this? Fucking oh, never mind. I thought that was something else. So fucking is there an update on it? No, apparently that's like the last update on it. There's not really anything else. But that's pretty much what's been going on with DKOldies, is getting himself in more shit, trying to do damage control by putting out these videos saying, oh, we do clean our consoles, oh, we realize our mistakes, now we're doing this, and we're taking accountability, and this and this and this, but then they continue to do scummy shit, and they continue to lie and deceive, and they continue to overcharge and overprice for crap items, and the stuff that comes out from people that work there about the work environment, it makes them look bad all around. And but yeah, that's pretty much the DKOldies topic. That's pretty much what's been going on with them recently.
That's pretty much all of our topics then.
Yeah, goddamn, my throat hurts from talking so goddamn much. Why do people have to type in fucking paragraphs, man? God.
You're always the one that gets the paragraph one, too. Like, I don't even get the paragraph. Last time I got the paragraph one was fucking Lizzo.
I know. Maybe you should fucking be the one to read goddamn Onision shit then.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, unless knowing our luck after this episode goes, after we're done recording this episode, I bet you tomorrow some fucking fuck shit is gonna happen. I know
I hope
it.
not. I really hope
But-
not.
So that's pretty much it for this podcast episode. The only thing you can expect in the next episode is for us to talk about the Prime card.
Yeah.
There's not really much else going on at this moment, but hey, that's going to be in 2 weeks, so who knows what's going to happen by then. But
Who fucking knows?
we will be talking about the KSI versus Tommy Fury fight and the Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis. I don't know if we'll talk about the other fights, but we will see in the next episode.
Peace.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back for the next episode of the podcast, the extra sexual episode 69.
Oh, God. Alright. Fucking peace. God damn it.